All right. Went surprisingly well. Went right to the recorder. Found it pretty easy. So now I'm in a different location. Gonna try to find a place to drop it. Leave it. The lake, we came from over that way. Up that road. And the lake's over there. So I don't think too many people comes over here in this area because it's nothing but woods, and the other trail goes along the lake. So that's why I want to leave it over here. Plus I didn't want it being too close to that trail cam. I remember now there's a shotgun range here. That's probably why I keep hearing that shooting. Somebody's probably over there. I'm used to hearing it anyway because there's a hunting club right down the road from us. So they're always out there shooting. Plus, a lot of my neighbors do a lot of shooting. Which I consider that a good thing when you got neighbors that are shooting a lot. I want to get down here somewhat close to the creek. Not so close that you'll hear it, but I'm going to put the recorder somewhat near it. I'm assuming I'm heading toward the creek since this is downhill. I'm not even sure that this is a trail. Kind of looking like it's a water runoff more than a trail. And looking at my app, it's not marked as a trail. That's alright. Staying on trails overrated anyway. You see a whole lot more when you get out away from the trail. Yeah, I don't think this is a trail. I don't know. Maybe it is. Or it's a deer trail. I don't know. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm looking at this. Now it's showing me on the trail. I don't know. I want to get down here around the creek and look for prints. I do have my plaster on me now. Got my backpack. I think the creek's right up here. Get a little picture of that. It's almost like an asterisk. Get it from over here. Well, Wally didn't have any ticks on him last time. Hope he's not going to get any. I should have sprayed him, but boy, he hates that spray. Real strong smell. Peppermint oil. Well, it looks like the road right there. I see a sign. I don't want to drop this thing near the road. Check out my app again. Yeah, that's the road. Huh. Yeah, this is going to cross the road right up there. We don't want to go that way. I need to go. Wait a minute. Okay, the road is over there, all along there, and that's where I see that sign. So, we need to go that direction. Let's see if this trail winds to the left or not. Pretty sure the creek's right up here. There's the creek. It ain't much of a creek. Pretty small creek. I guess that's what's called Rush Run. Yeah, I think that's the road right there. I gotta stop and tie my shoe here in a second. Yeah, it's looking a little more like a creek up here. Alright, I'm going to shut this off for a minute and tie my boot. Alright, got my shoe tied. That's definitely the road. A car just went by while I was tying my shoe. Keep an eye out for prints along here. There's a few little sandbars. Might get lucky. Mostly gravel though. Yeah, there's a little bit of sand, but it's a pretty small creek. Well, it looks like we got our trail blocked up here. Big time. Yeah, I'd say this trail's pretty jammed up. Huh. Now what we're gonna do, Wally? They got this trail all jammed up. You can get through it, but I don't know how well I can. I guess I could climb over right here. Huh. They didn't make it easy. Maybe that's the point. I don't know. I'm coming, Wally. Make it look easy. I think we can climb over right here. Yeah, that wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. Yeah, that trail is blocked off pretty good. Tree fell from over there. One fell from over here. Another tree across the trail right here. Looks like there's a big open field over here. Let's see. Not really showing up on the map. Don't really want to be too close to this road. Be picking up all kinds of road noise. Here comes one now. The road's right up there. Can't see the car, but it just went by. I would just think if anything's moving around back in here, they're not going to go close to the road. Wouldn't think. I don't know. You do hear a lot of road crossings though, so who knows. It's hard to know where to put it. So far I've gotten pretty lucky. Although here lately, now that it's warmed up, I haven't been hearing much. Of course, we have had a lot of rain, but hope you're not finding something to roll in, Wally. Just had to give you a bath from the last time we came. Shotgun shell. So I think it goes up and crosses the road, I think. So I'm not going that way. What's a big sycamore leaf? Right there. It's a big one. Here's the creek. Wow. That is a good sized deer. That's a good sized deer print there. Be crossing the creek here. Yeah, I figure the creek's a lot bigger up here where I gotta cross it. A whole lot bigger. So maybe that other part's not really the creek, this is the creek here. Good thing my boots are waterproof. Huh. What do you think, Wally? We gotta get across there. We gotta get across, Wally. Somehow. You ready, Wally? You wanna try it? Hopefully I don't fall and mess up my camera. I don't know, Wally. I think I can get across right here. Alright, here we go, Wally. We're gonna go for it. You ready, Wally? So far, so good. It's a little deeper there, Wally. We're just gonna have to get wet. That's all there is to it. We just have to get wet. There we go. Wasn't so bad. My boots needed washed off anyway. They were pretty muddy from the last time I came. Probably gonna have to cross back over the creek at some point. Let's see where the road is from here. Okay, we're going away from the road. That's what I want. Good deal. Kind of looks. I keep finding these. Looks like a little small footprint right there, but it's not a full print, so I can't tell what it is. I've seen several of them now. This isn't the creek, this is just a little runoff. Well, this would be like going through a tunnel in the summer when all the leaves come back. All these honeysuckle. Man, I wish you could camp over here. Surprised they don't allow backpacking camping. Staying right alongside the creek. Yeah, I imagine in the summer you can't see nothing when this gets all thick. I mean, you can't hardly see anything now. So with leaves coming back on, you really wouldn't be able to see. Not many big trees. It's mostly all these little shrubs. I mean, there was some bigger trees back where I started, but not back in here. I'm gonna guess at some point this trail's gonna cross the creek. Pretty hilly over there. We're probably gonna have to climb one of them to get back. Unless I take this trail back the way I came, but wasn't planning to. Maybe it'll be a lower spot over here. Like I said, this place is 1,000 acres, so quite a bit to explore here. Yeah, there's bigger trees up there. Up on the ridge. Wild how them vines will corkscrew around there. That's kind of weird. Two trees broke off like it's a matching pair. Yeah, that's kind of weird. The tree around that fell broke them. Oh, that's not even a... I don't know, that's just weird looking. Yeah, I'd say 2 more months, wouldn't even be able to see them trees walking down this trail. Be so thick you wouldn't be able to see them. Keep an eye out up on the ridges, maybe I'll see some kind of a structure or something. Or maybe I'll see something looking at it. They would want to stay on the high ground. Got ridges on both sides. tires here. That's kind of weird. Oh, it's an axle. It's on an axle. Out here in the middle of the woods. Wonder what that's from. Wonder how long it's been here. I think that's from a tractor, maybe. Yeah, it looks like it might be. Some kind of, yeah, it is some kind of farm equipment. Here's a picture. Huh. Never know what you'll find out here. We were in Massachusetts. Found a steering wheel in a tree on some old vehicle. Smell something, Wally? What do you smell? Looks like it might be a good spot to cross the creek up there. Little bird nest. I can't tell what I'm looking at with this camera. The lens is so small. There's a screen. It's like a 1-inch screen. 1 inch by 1 inch. I got an adapter I ordered for it to use my phone as a monitor. But for whatever reason it's delayed. Hasn't got here yet. I have one that came with this, but it's got the lightning thing for the old iPhone, and I got a newer iPhone now, so it won't work. So I ordered one. What do you think, Wally? We got a good spot to cross? Yeah, not too bad. We'll find a spot, Wally. We gotta go back across the creek. Keep an eye out for arrowheads. Lots of fossils on these rocks. Alright, how we gonna get across here, Wally? The boots are almost dry already from the last time. That's good. Because they're about to get wet again. I think if I go upstream a little ways, I'll find me a good spot to get across. Whoa. Just gotta not fall down. Watch out for snakes, Wally. Might be some snakes. Don't drink it. Yeah. What do you think, Wally? I think if we go up that way, we can go across. Let's go up this way, Wally. Yeah. Watch out for these briars. Go right up here, Wally. Here. Let's cross it right here, Wally. This looks a little better. Not as steep. Look at that spot over there is a little deep. I think right here is our best bet. Alright, Wally, right here. This is where we're going to cross. Wouldn't it? What we got over here? Before we cross it, hold on, buddy. I gotta get a look at this. Thought it was like an X. I don't know. Kind of looks like one, but probably natural. Alright, just wanted to get a look at that. Alright, let's get across this creek, Wally. Right up there. Let's see, Wally. I think down here is our best bet. Yeah, right down here, Wally. Yeah, there's a good spot. Go across right there. Don't look like a very good spot once you come out on the other side, though. Huh. You can go back that way, though. Let's do that. Let's see where I'm at on my app. I gotta remember wherever I leave this recorder, I gotta come back to swap cards and all that. I don't want to make it too hard on myself. Where's our car? Right there. Well, we didn't go very far. Huh. This still goes quite a ways. Well, we gotta get across no matter what. How we gonna go, Wally? I think we're gonna have to go over here. Let's go over here. Go along this way. Yeah. Go back out here. Yeah, I think we're going to go across right here, Wally. This way, not too bad. Let's do this, Wally. Right along here. Hey, you're going the wrong way. You gotta go this way, Wally. Over here, Wally. Going the wrong way. Over here, Wally. Made it, Wally. Yeah, I don't think there's too many people coming back in here. Have to go up that ridge at some point. Right here doesn't look too bad. Let's see how far. We've gone 3/4 of a mile. Looks like we got to go over this ridge, get back to the car. Where are we going to go up at, Wally? You go straight up or go on an angle? I'm going to go up right here, Wally. That tree's about to go. Only thing holding up is up there. Okay, I'm coming. Takes me a little longer than it does here. I thought I was almost to the top, but I'm not. Oh. Hope there's a big log to sit on up here. Here's the little chair. Alright, gonna take a break. Alright, break's over. We'll head toward the car. Figure out where I'm gonna drop this recorder at. I'm not going back the way I came. I have no idea how hard this area is going to be to get back to if I drop it here. Be nice to find some kind of structure up here on this ridge. Or some kind of signs. I've seen a few things that were interesting, but nothing that definitely makes me go, whoa. Seems like right in here, be able to hear from several directions. As far as picking up any sounds. Like I said, I don't know how hard it'd be to get back here from the car. Huh. I think I'm gonna go that direction a little farther. So far, not seeing anything that looks out of the ordinary as far as tree structures or anything like that. If you find something to roll in, don't be rolling in that, Wally. You want another bath? Better not be getting all stinky again. This doesn't look too bad to get to. Huh. I just have no idea where to put it. I don't see any trails, like a game trail, deer trail. Beer can back here. There's a beer can. Oh. Hope that's not you I'm smelling, Wally. Gotta go over that ridge. That looks like an X over here. I forgot I had this camera going. I'm sitting here just taking a break. Okay, Wally. We gotta keep going that way. Let's go up there and look at that X. See what we got going on at the top of this ridge. All right, where did I see it? Over there. I don't know where I saw that. It looked like an X when I was down there looking up. Now that I'm up here, I don't see it. It's pretty big. Might have been just two trees that were pretty far apart. From down there, it looked like they were making an X. Been seeing some cans here and there, signs of somebody being back here. Not recent though, they're pretty old. And I have been here a few years back, but I don't know what part I was exploring. I remember it was hilly. I thought it would show up on my app, but not there. It looked a lot like this. So I may be back in the same spot, I don't know. There's a trail right here. This probably gets back to the car. How about that? Let's take a look here at the app. Here. There's where I'm at, and there's where the car is. So I'd say this trail probably goes back there. I saw something probably like that I thought looked like an X. But that's actually two trees that are fairly far apart. That's probably what I saw. Something like that. First I thought I saw a tree over there upside down, but I think it's just the top got broke off. I don't think this has a zoom. So I can zoom in on it. Not even seeing it now. Oh, there it is. Right through, right there. It kind of looked like the roots part of the tree sticking up, but I think it's just where the couple branches on top broke off. And it's thick in there. Real thick. I haven't heard a tree knock or anything. One thing I heard was earlier on when it sounded like a bobcat or something. Oh, it looks like it might have some cedars over there. That might be a good area to explore. Might be a good area to leave the recorder. Let's see. Maybe the trail goes over that way. Whole long path of cedars right here. Trail splits right here. And this app doesn't show the trail at all, so well, I'm heading toward the car. I would guess less than a half mile. So I guess I better be figuring out where I'm going to leave this recorder. And this looks like a trail heading back to those cedars. Some trash back in too. I don't know, something's telling me this area back in here is a good spot for some reason. Just getting the gut feeling that this is probably going to be a good spot to leave it. This kind of looks like a trail. Going back through there. Alright, I'm not real far from the main trail. Alright, I'm going to shut this off.